Hello everyone and welcome back to our blind let's play nirvanA edition for the PS5. My name is FlightlessBird, this is Story-Based Gaming Channel, and today, let's not waste any time today. Let's jump right into it.
He's cursed with eternal youth and life.
Kotatsus are made for two people.
If only we knew someone good at lockpicking.
I don't want to be a criminal anymore.
I know it's for the investigation, but you detained your friend who was just dumped.
You think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be happy?
I hope you all having a wonderful day today. I am still recovering from my illness. If you don't know, follow me on Twitter because I'll always post important information there. But yeah, I've been sick as of late and my throat has been a mess. I'm gonna try to get through today, but if you hear my voice cracking or feeling off, that's basically what's going on. How you feel right now? That's an interesting question. I am feeling popping because I feel like I'm going crazy. Oh, it's impish. Relaxy. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and start talking to Lien here. Why are you buzzing at me? I just talked to you. Alright. Let's talk to Lien here after finishing one part of his sync. Of course, we're gonna have to go back and finish the other part. I have a feeling this is gonna be like Shoma and Kagame. How we basically got a happy ending for them. That's how this branch is gonna go. But then we're gonna have to go back and figure out what Kagame did, or in this case, what we're gonna have to go and get Lien to get us, you know, into that facility. So I'm pretty sure that this is gonna end up in a probably not the route we want to go down, but it's definitely the route we do want to see. Lien, you're different. Do you like Kizzy? What was it you saw about the HB case, Lien? You look different.
Normally in Somnia, you can see a person's true colors, who they really are. But you were different, Lien. Who you are on the outside is exactly who you are on the inside.
How about that? Always be true to yourself.
So, can you let me go? Now you know that I have nothing to hide, right?
Do you like Kizzy?
Of frickin' course!
Good answer.
I love her more than the Soyuz, or any space shuttle for that matter.
The Soyuz? The Soyuz? I mean, that's a, that's kind of a niche reference. I mean, the Apollo Soyuz mission was a collaborative effort. Oh, actually, that makes sense. It was a collaborative effort where Russian cosmonauts and American astronauts did a handshake in space, you know, during the time that the Cold War was still going on. And some people say this was one of the things that marked the end of the Cold War. And if you think about it, you have not Russia, but the Soviet Union, of course. You have the Soviet Union and you have America coming together, sort of like two halves to a picture. I think that's the illusion they're trying to make here. But still, that's...
What kind of comparison is that?
I did my best to explain it, Aiba. I don't know if I'm anywhere near what they're probably thinking here, but I did my best. What was it you saw about the HP case, Lien?
Like I said, I didn't see anything. There has to be a mistake.
All the dots.
Fine. Let's hold off on what you saw earlier. But I do have a favor to ask.
You want me to pick that lock? But I said I'm not gonna do that. I already told you. I'm not unlocking anything for anyone anymore.
No matter what?
Yeah.
What if I told you I'll give you a whole photo album of Kizzy?
Oh, that's evil. We got an achievement for that.
Nah.
In order to access the staircase, we need Lien's skills.
I can't get a warrant. It's a pain in the ass and it'll take too long.
It would also cause too much of a disturbance to destroy the door with heavy machinery. We need to keep this simple and quiet.
So we need to convince Lien.
Correct.
All the dots.
Mizuki, you have a call.
Who is it?
From who?
I do not recognize the number. I cannot say.
I'm gonna guess it's Kizzy. All the dots.
Connect me.
Oh no?
Ew.
Well, I mean, for all we know, this could be Kizzy, so I can't say I'm wrong, because we don't know. This isn't really Kizzy.
We don't have time. I'll keep it short.
Due to an improvement made a few years ago, the words in the sinker's brain can be converted into voice data and sent via phone line, which is why Lien couldn't hear Mizuki's words this time. The words in the sinker's brain can be converted into voice data and sent via phone line. I don't really get what that's saying.
I just sent you something. It's not fake. This is a real video. Trust me. Goodbye.
Thanks?
What's with her?
I don't know, but I have the video.
Let's see it.
I'm opening it.
Is it gonna be another crazy video? That's not a crazy video. That's Chieda and
Father!
Kizzy.
How could you do this?
There's nothing wrong with a parent caring for a child. If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. He's an ex-convict. You don't know what he's capable of. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
Wow, that's not cool, dude.
No!
That's not cool at all.
Kizuna, think about it. This is what's best for the both of you.
I understand what he's doing. I can understand that. But at the same time, she's 24 years old. This is her decision. She's not a child. I mean, seriously, like, if she was... I mean, even if she was 18 and this happened 6 years ago, I can understand him being overbearing. But at this stage, they've kind of been together for 6 years. I mean, they haven't been dating, but they've been around each other, right? I just think there's a little bit of a controlling, super controlling move here, and it's kind of a jerk move. Not kind of a jerk move, it is a jerk move. All the dots.
What
How'd you
was
get
that?
How'd you get that video though?
Unknown, but it looked similar to a wink sync.
Okay, putting aside the masked woman part, let's just say the video is real.
It seemed to be Kizuna being threatened by her father, Ryuki, to break up with Lien.
But that's so mean.
Hey, you've been quiet a long time.
Lien, listen.
Hold on, Mizuki. Don't tell him about the video.
Well, why not? This could be what we need.
We may be able to use it as a bargaining chip.
All the dots.
Okay.
Lien, if you agree to my favor, I'll share something you will really want to know.
Something I'd want to know.
Yeah, it's about Kizzy.
Okay, that's evil too. I mean, we're just trusting that this is real. How do we get the video? And if that is a wink sync, and that was the tip at the top. The tip at the top was telling us that that wink sync was sent to us via video. How did she do a wink sync? I don't have the answer to that.
This is totally crazy.
Unless she is, in fact, Mizuki, and she has Aiba with her, or at least a different version of Aiba, or maybe a different version, or maybe a different Aiba altogether. What if she really is Mizuki with Aiba? What if she's not a clone or something, but what if she's a alternate reality, fourth dimension type being that only the third eye can reveal? Yeah, that's gonna sound crazy to a lot of people. Yeah, exactly, this is totally crazy. Some people may have understood that though.
The cathedral is completely rebuilt.
6 years is enough time for that.
With Nai's finances, that is.
So, what are we doing here?
Well...
Alright, let's go ahead and look around first. Torch is lighting the area. Got a brazier. Is it a brazier? Brazier? I always get that confused. Even though in Quest for Lake 5, Dragonfire, they have the word and they say it out loud, and I still get confused on how to say that word. It seems to be some sort of sacrificial pedestal. Sand coming down from the ceiling, pillar. Nothing here. Alright. Let's talk to Lien. It's Lien. Hey, thanks a lot, buddy.
Oh, I never thanked you.
Like, seriously, thank you.
Thanked me?
You opened the staircase locks.
Oh, that? That's no big deal.
It is a big deal. Thank you.
For me, it's like opening a pickle jar.
Ah, I see.
About why we're here.
There should be a hidden safe around here. I came here to look for it.
Is there hidden treasure?
If there is, we'll split it 50-50. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for a file. It might be a big lead.
A file?
About the information.
And like I promised, I'll tell you that thing I was talking about.
Oh yeah! I almost forgot.
This guy is an airhead.
You were talking about breaking up with Kizzy at the park earlier, right?
Yeah?
What if everything she said was an act? A lie?
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. So Kizzy was basically forced to do that by her father. Man, that's even more horrible. It's... Oh, that is really... Oh.
She didn't mean it?
Right. She was lying to you. But she had to.
What? Why?
Well, her father...
And that explains how he got the money.
If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
Yeah, she was trying to protect him. I said that before, didn't I?
Seriously? Richie said that?
Yeah. So basically, she had to lie to protect you.
Yeah. Kizzy.
All the dot.
Isn't that a relief?
Yeah, but it hurts me to think about what went through her head when she said that stuff.
Yeah, I know. You got... Oh, that's... I didn't even... Wow. All the dots.
But I guess I should be happy.
Because you know it's not true.
Yeah!
I am having a very difficult time understanding his type.
No, I understand. I understand 100%.
Anyway, where's the safe?
Hold on. Let me look.
Should I help too?
No, it's fine. I can just use my superpowers.
Your what?
Just hold on a second.
X-ray vision time? Yep.
It seems to be for ritual purposes.
What was that?
I'm curious about this pedestal.
What?
That's half a body.
That's...
Oh, who is that going to be? Dots.
Mizuki.
I know.
And is this person still going to be dead? Or are they somehow going to magically resurrect like Tokiko and Jin?
This is...
You've got to be kidding.
Alright, guesses, my friends. Who is this going to be? I am going to guess it is Ryuki. Is that
I do
Jin?
not know who this is, but...
They're another victim of the HB case.
Who is that? I know what you're saying. Why would I say Ryuki? It's just, hey, we've seen people magically come back from the dead that have been split in half. And we know that he seemed to be getting controlled by terror. It's possible. I mean, it's like one of the craziest things I could think of. So I just went with it. Sweet Silent Thought, Mizuki Chapter 5, M3. Sometimes in these types of games, you need to go with the crazy thoughts. Because they may actually be true. Who the heck is this? It's like completely... Looks almost like an android. Doesn't look human. All the dots. Who is this? Where's the end at? Oh, he's over here. Hey, you okay? Yeah, you seem really shaken up.
No, I'm not okay. I'm at my limit here. Seeing dead bodies back to back like this?
Yeah, I hear you, buddy. 100%. I definitely hear you. I don't think exploring like everything's going to help again. Let me search the
Mizuki, I understand why you wouldn't want to look too closely at the corpse, but it needs to be done.
Alright, let's do it. A book of ritual pedestal?
That face.
Synthetic skin made from chitin, often used for skin transplants for burn patients.
So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face.
At the very least, it appears that terror got to them.
Sounds like a case from Ace Attorney right there.
The cut section is identical to the other victims.
Which would mean this person was in the Horodori Institute basement too.
That would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 12 o'clock.
So this is that body from 5 days ago.
That's when...
Yes. Jin's left half that was found at the stadium had the same estimated time of death.
Uh-huh. All the dots. That can't be a coincidence.
I have no idea what's going on.
I mean, there's no way that's a coincidence.
All of this is totally beyond me.
I am also at a loss, but it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that?
A few more different paths and then unlock.
Find leads?
What is the biggest lead that we have right now?
That's...
Guess
Shama.
whatever she was looking at was really important. Something she didn't want anyone to know.
Tokiko's file!
We should look through it now. That is the reason we came here after all.
Yeah, if we can find it. Someone's right half. The face is covered with a chitinous material. No safe inside. So we need to find that safe.
I remember Shoma saying...
She seemed caught off guard. There was a small safe back there.
There it is.
It's a hidden safe!
Just as Shoma said.
The safe is in the wall.
Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe into the wall?
Like what?
A switch? A button? An input device?
Well, there's a lot of torches here. Or we can whack it. I mean, that works too.
Hey, what are you doing?
Although, I am kind of afraid that this whole place is gonna come down on us.
It was getting really annoying, so...
Hey, it worked!
What? Do you smash apart Rubik's Cubes to rearrange the colors?
No, what we do is you buy paint and you paint the different sides the colors you want them to be.
Whatever, it worked, didn't it?
Escape room operators would hate you.
In any case, even I don't think I can get this safe open.
Then...
Right.
Lien,
Lien.
Yeah.
need you,
got
buddy.
it. It's open.
You really are
There it is!
good at that.
That the file you were talking about?
Probably.
I'm glad I could help, but I do not want to know what's inside.
I don't blame you.
I don't want to get involved in any more trouble.
I definitely don't blame you. Lien walked back to where he was standing. However, I definitely want to look at this.
Now, Mizuki...
Yeah?
I turned the page on the file.
It is a printout from a PC. It begins like this. Everything is here for the Freyer. Tokiko Shigure.
Everything is here for the Freyer.
So Tokiko wrote this?
Yes.
What does she mean by Freyer?
Unknown. Let's keep reading it.
Remember the, at the beginning it said Frey to Free? Or Free to Frey? Something like that. I opened up a random page and read it.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Furuwe family, yes. But he is my son. I spend all my days thinking about ways to save him.
All the dots.
Then, Shikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry. His plan was this. Kidnap a child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's, and transplant their organs as needed.
Yeah, that's what I would call pretty dang evil.
The very idea made me tremble with fear and trepidation. But thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed.
All the dots.
Chikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children in orphanages. After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin, Uru Somizuki. He was 6 years old and held at Iowan. Late at night, Chikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away.
So that's the kid that went missing. Uru, I'm pretty sure haven't we heard that name before? I feel like we have. All the dots.
The transplants happened for years, more than a decade. From Uru's right half to Jin's right half, and ultimately, the right half of his face as well. All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control.
So maybe it wasn't Jin that was found, it's Uru. But that still doesn't explain how Tokiko is whole. I mean, that could explain that Jin wasn't Jin all along, so he never actually got split in half. But Tokiko was there. So how do we explain that?
He was held captive in the basement of the Institute, like an animal raised solely to be Jin's donor.
All the dots.
I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him. Uru desired my love and attention. He looked up to me.
So it was Uru that was in Terror's cell.
Even though he knew I was one of his kidnappers. I told him about the teachings of knives. This world is not real. And therefore, your pain is not real either. That is what I bestowed upon him. His eyes sparkled with intensity as he listened. He wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time, my doubts and guilts rose up inside me. Suicidal ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life. Fortunately or unfortunately, I failed. I wavered between life and death, but eventually recovered. And I was blessed with a revelation. This world is only a simulation. I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to Nai's teachings. But in that moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words, as I learned of the great deception that is this world. I lost all emotion.
There's more, but it would take a while to read everything. I skimmed through the pages so Aiba could scan everything.
Got it. Scan complete. I have already processed everything written there.
Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
Oh, hey, little guy. What's up? Do you like insects? No, I do not. I really, really do not. So because of that, I'm gonna say they're tasty. Because that sounds crazy. Hey, how about that? Stewed grasshopper is supposedly goody. I became a child, so we're Mizuki E. We got a lot of brave, a lot of impish, a lot of crazy. Ooh. Okay. It looks like Aiba is standing there. About the slice of pound in the basement, Jin Puree half-based transplant. Again, I could possibly buy that Jin was never killed and that was Uru, but how do we explain Tokiko? Slicer.
That body was not a part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore...
I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle? And then you combine the left half of one with the right half of the other?
Combining bodies.
Was that what she was trying to do? She was trying to get Jin to be cured of the tumors by taking a body that had the same genome. So therefore she could put two halves together, had the same genome without the tumors. That's what she was trying to do?
Yes. It seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half.
Okay, that just explained everything I just said, Aiba. Thank you.
Which is why there are two slicing machines.
How would that even work?
It wouldn't. Which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea, which was far more realistic.
But what if he did? Puree.
As indicated in the file, Jin Furue was Tokiko Shigure's son, and his father was...
37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23, she became pregnant with this child.
So the child the masked woman was talking about was Jin.
Half-face transplant.
Right. The tumors appeared on the skin as well. Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective.
All the dots?
The tumors covered the whole right side of his face. Those were all removed. And afterward, the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin.
So that's Uru in there. Why didn't they transplant the whole face?
The left half of Jin's face had a unique percent-shaped mark.
A percent-shaped mark?
After Chikara left Nice, he became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent.
I remember that.
To them, the percent mark had a special meaning.
The mark of percent is a voice of the creator.
Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred mark from Jin's face, which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
Huh. All the dots.
Within the file were photos of Jin Furue and Uru Somizuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furue looked like.
That's... We've never seen this face before.
What?
I understand you want to say something, but please let me continue. Next is Uru. This is what Uru looked like.
And that's Jen.
What?
Summarized a face transplant. But if you didn't want to move the side of the face with the percent, then pretty sure Jin didn't have that marking on him.
Okay. I don't get any of this.
I understand you are confused, so allow me to condense the information.
This reminds me of that movie with, who was it? Nicolas Cage, was it? And, who was the actor? I forgot the names. But it was called Face Off, where the guy, the bad guy has a bomb planet in the city, and in order to get the information, where the bomb is, the police guy exchanges faces with the bad guy, so that way he can go to prison to talk to his brother to get the location of the bomb. Crazy movie, absolutely insane movie, but...
After the transplant, Jin looked like this.
The right half of his face was Uru's. The left half was the original.
Untouched to preserve the percent mark.
What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
Artificial skin?
Correct. The corpse is Uru Somizuki.
How can that be?
Technically, half of Uru Somizuki.
Where is the other half?
You already know.
At the stadium?
The left half of the corpse at the stadium on the 10th.
Yep.
That was Uru too?
Yes.
Which again doesn't explain Tokiko. Okay, I've dwelled on that enough, but I just keep going back to that. I'm like, okay, I understand how that all could work, but there's still that question that I don't know the answer to.
And of course, 6 years ago on February 10th, the body found at Devaita was Jin Furue's right half.
And the other question too is, how does the body say the estimated time of death was like 6 hours ago, but yet the body was found 6 years later.
So, this and this are two different people.
All the dots.
It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made. Their faces are identical, besides the fact that they are mirror images. But that is not the only reason. When the body was found at the stadium, the DNA sample used for comparison was DNA taken from Jin's organs. The corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire. Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene. And because those were originally taken from Uru, it of course follows that they match.
And maybe that's why he blew it up, to hide the evidence.
That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person.
Okay, that explains the 6 years thing then. Because if they're two different people, then this 6 years thing would actually work out. Because one was killed 6 years ago, and then one was killed just before. Sorry, I paused there because I'm trying to think, and the only explanation here though is one of the bodies is Uru and the other body is Jin. But Jin is alive because we saw him with Tokiko. Unless someone transplanted his face after the murder back onto Terror. I don't know, my brain is a mush. And it's not because I've been sick, it's just my brain is a mush trying to figure this out. This is what playing a Kotaro Uchikoshi game will do to your brain.
Yes.
What about Jin's face in the media?
Edited by using a mirror image of the right side of his face. Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him.
That makes sense.
Now we know who Terror is.
The diary in the basement of Horodori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it.
It was Uru being kept there.
Terror was Uru.
But at but half of Uru is dead.
Undoubtedly.
But Uru is...
All the exact my thoughts dots. Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts right there.
Yes. He is no longer alive.
But Terror is still alive, and he was killed 4 or 5 days ago. When this was after we saw Terror.
Uru died February 10th this year. What about the other victims? Who killed them?
All the dots.
Unknown.
Oh man. Like I said, I feel like my brain's in a blender. Someone hit stir. Iowan Garden. That's a really cool picture of the bike.
Lien!
Kizzy!
All the dots.
What is going on here, Big Sis? I answered your call, that is why I am here, but I did not know he would be here.
Lien...
I know. Kizzy, I heard what your dad said, but I've cleaned up. I'm not gonna do anything bad anymore. I won't go to jail. Please, don't worry.
By the way, really cool effect here with the snow and the breathing. That's really nice.
My father will never forgive you. What will you do about that?
All the dots.
I want to be your legs, Kizzy.
Aw, that's so romantic.
And your wings.
Aw.
Let's use those wings and run away together. We can fly as high and as far as we want. To the ends of the earth.
So you want to elope with me?
Yes, that's right. Kizzy, I'm gonna make you happy. I will never make you cry. I'll keep a smile on your face every day.
But what about your happiness? You being with me is going to take away your freedom.
No, that's not true. Being with you makes me happy. With you, I can fly. Let's go, Kizzy.
Oh, that's perfect. All the dots.
Lien, I understand. Please, take me with you. Higher, farther, to the ends of the earth.
Of course.
Lien! But what are you doing?
You know how dogs sometimes get so excited they pee? It's kind of like that.
What?
Well, let's begin.
If you literally just start flying away, I may have questions.
Start the music!
Oh, he's gonna dance. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! Awesome! I love it! It's great! Aww. Aww. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it! I love it! I love it! I love it!
You truly are too good to me.
Huh? Did you say something really nice just now?
No, I was just making fun of how simple you are.
Hey.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out. Happily ever after. Case closed.
You know, we still have a, yeah. Like I said, this is just like the Shoma route.
I don't know about that. I don't think this is all so simple.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We still haven't solved the HB case completely.
That is not what I mean. There is a group of people on their way here.
Oh, wait, what? And all the music just stopped, too.
What?
They will be here shortly.
How shortly?
Let's see. Another 2 seconds.
No! A little more timing next time, Aiba. Nice. Oh my god. What the? This...
There they are.
Aiba, you really need to work on your timing.
The girl's there too.
Mr. Chieda said to get her back. Don't hurt her.
What about the guy and the other girl? Can we kill them?
He didn't say no killing.
That makes things easier.
Who are these guys?
I believe Ryuki hired them.
Jeez, way to ruin the mood.
Yeah, talk about that.
Get back, you two. I'll take care of them.
Mizuki, there's 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. There's what, like 25 of them?
Lien, protect Kizzy.
Got it. They'll have to take Kizzy over my cold dead body.
And that's what I'm kind of worried about. We don't have any like super AoE ability, do we?
Vanish.
Go thermal mode.
You?
Hey, good timing. I need some backup.
I was just passing by.
No, you weren't.
Mizuki, they're using optical camouflage. Use thermal mode.
Yep.
Right. I can see their body heat signatures. Wait, how did you know that?
How do you know that?
I guess.
No. She can sync. She knows about thermo.
No, you didn't. Oh, hold up. That's my bike.
And you're riding my bike. Good point.
Could you at least ask?
Mizuki, I think you have it wrong.
Wait a second. That's the.
I got it on the internet.
Ugh.
Anyway.
Is that Mizuki? Is that really Mizuki? Because I'm starting to think that I'm right in saying that that's Mizuki. Or a clone of her, or a version of her, or a time-traveling representation of her, or something, but it's... Alright, teamwork, let's do it. I mean, she even has a pipe that she's using as a weapon. It's the same pipe too. It's our pipe. I was about to say, what happened there? R2. R1. Left. Yeah, that's that AoE attack I needed.
Who are these chicks? The bitch Avengers or something?
Stronger than Black Widow, that's for sure.
Black Widow. She's the Hulk. That's what she is.
Let's get out of here.
She will mess you up. Alright, I need answers, Masked Girl. Like, really, because...
Thanks. You helped me out again.
I'm more convinced than ever that you have to be some version of Mizuki.
Don't worry about it.
Yes! I may have actually gotten a theory right.
So,
called it.
What's going on here?
Well, I don't know how I called it, but yeah, she's definitely some version of us. Okay, maybe I did call it.
Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag.
Let's not jump ahead of myself. Who is she though? Is she a future version of us? Is she a clone of us? Is she a alternate dimension version of us?
The NASA glue loses its hold over time.
Big sis?
See? Told you, big sis.
Nice seeing you again, Kizuna.
Quartz?
Quartz? Wait, what?
Please stop calling me that.
All the confused dots?
Hold on. I'm trying to process this. Kizzy and Lien? You know her?
How do you know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff happened and... Stuff happened? Fine. Whatever. I'll think about it later. What I want to know is... your face. We can talk about it all later. More importantly, Kizzy and Lien, you need to get out of here. Those guys might come back with reinforcements.
Oh.
You can use my bike. There's a helmet under the seat. The keys are still in the ignition.
Are you certain this is okay?
No, but just give it back as soon as you can, okay?
I can't thank you enough for this. Kizzy, hold on tight.
Okay.
Do you know where you're going?
Well...
To the ends of the earth.
And beyond.
All right. Let's go!
I still have questions. How do you...
Bye, you two!
Like, I would assume you know Kizzy because of the big sis thing, but...
My big sisters! You stay happy forever, too!
I mean, if you think about it, Mizuki was basically created in a lab, right? So, who's to say that they didn't create another Mizuki?
Off they go. They'll be fine.
All the dots. If you notice her eye as well, she has a blue eye.
Huh? What's wrong?
Which means she has an eyeball.
What isn't wrong? Fair enough. Can we talk? Yeah, but before that, we need to get rid of those guys.
Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me!
They did not appear to even notice Kizuna and Lien escaping.
These guys are idiots. We can't let them follow them. We gotta take them down. So let's go, Mizuki.
All the dots.
Mizuki. Ugh, damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine. You and I are gonna talk about everything after we're through with this. Fine by me. Well then,
Let's do it.
let's start. Yeah!
I swear, the credits roll right now, I may just go insane. Oh, come on! That's not fair, game. That's not fair. You can't do that. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go insane. That is definitely for sure. I am absolutely gonna go insane. Kizuna and Lien route, and I can't believe that. Come on, you can't do that. What is wrong with you? We finally get her identity, and then boom. Sorry, but she's gone now, and it's like, really? I mean, really? I want to know who she is. I want to know if she's a clone version of us, or a future version of us, or or she was a genetic experiment that came before us. I mean, there's a lot that can be possibilities. I think the best possibility is probably she was genetically created before we were created. We meaning Mizuki, right? How does she know? I mean, she knows Kizzy, obviously, because there's a reason that she calls Mizuki Big Sis, because it reminds her a lot of Quartz, I guess her name is. So that makes sense. I mean, it all does make sense. Especially since we know that Mizuki was adopted. Since we know that Mizuki was adopted, it's very easy that she does have a sister that she doesn't know about, or, again, a clone version of her, or a genetically created version of her. But still, point is, I want to know more, and the game just, like, said, nope. Nope. Alright, well... and last time what I did is I went ahead and restarted the Somnium and went through it, and I'm actually going to pick this up tomorrow or the next day. The reason for that is because, you know, I'm still recovering from my illness and I don't want to go too long. So thank you for everything, my friends. I love you all so very much, and until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.